Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, been around about 5.5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy. That'll benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency. We give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. We're also a non-separatist community, and we have a little affirmation that helps us with that in a moment. So what is a non-separatist community? Well, very simply, we don't separate people into groups or pigeonhole them because of their gender, colour, class, creed, financial status, educational level, or anything else. We very simply see everybody as a human being. Part of one big family, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. And before that affirmation, we'll have a very short opening prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure, not thrills and kicks and things, but a happiness and inner joy that is with you throughout the day. It gives you that peace and calm from which you can make the right decisions no matter what's going on around you. And it is true happiness. You wake up with it. It's a joy to be alive. You live with it throughout the day. You go to bed with it at night, and you sleep peacefully with it within you as well. And it's something that money can't buy. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the wonderful thing about that is that the more service you offer to the more people, the more you will find that everything else that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. You'll see doors of opportunity swinging open for whatever it is you've always wanted, whether it's relationships, money, travel, homes, boats, planes, whatever. It'll all start happening and working for you. So it's a wonderful way to live your life. So we'll get started now with that little prayer and then that affirmation, and then we'll get on with the business of the day, I suppose. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, so welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We're streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube, and the recordings are available in all those locations right away. So a lot of people do watch the recordings because 7 o'clock London time simply isn't convenient for them. But you're equally welcome, equally valued, equally loved, whether you're watching the recording or whether you're watching live with us here now. The advantage of being here live, of course, is you can pop your name and where you're from into the comments, and people can see that we are a global community. You can interact with other members. You can ask any questions you may have, and hopefully we'll be able to answer them for you. And if we can't, we'll get the answer for you. Okay? So let's have a quick look and see who we have in. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England, and we've got Lakshmi from India, Bozina from Slovenia, and Mary from Chicago, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, we've got Eric from Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. Prosper Adugo. Not sure who Prosper Adugo is, but anyway, he's here as well. We've got Ramachandra letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. We've got Alexis from Rwanda, Kigali City. Pierre from South Africa, and Nankiep from Nigeria. Great. And I'm sure there'll be one or two other people dropping in as we go through. With it being a weekend, no development is going on. But there have been things that I've been doing, and I'll bring you up to date with that in a moment. But first of all, let me give you some numbers. Excuse me. We have, in the last 24 hours, had an increase of 14 in the 777 plan to 45,642, an increase of 8 in our registered members in We Share Abundance to 55,064, an increase of 12 in our active member count to 3,479. No change in Success Blueprint, stays at 21. No change in the Easy Team Builder, stays at 1,180. Up 2 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,150. No change in the Pro members of the ShareHook Powerline plan, stays at 762. We have an increase of 66 in the registered members of TIR to 3,092. That's a good increase. That's really wonderful. They're not all in the bronze matrix yet, but if we can get 66 people a day in, we're heading in the right direction, folks. We're doing well. So congratulations to everybody that's helped introduce people to TIR. We did add 17 people into the bronze matrix to 1,096 people now in the bronze matrix. And I've got another number for you. Our community, the community.weshareabundance.com, your happy place, now has over 12,000 members, 12,179. I don't know what that's up in the last 24 hours, but it's probably about 600 or 700 people. And it is a wonderful source of potential clients, members of your network for you. If you get into the community and introduce yourself to a few new members every day, doesn't have to be millions of them, 2 or 3 a day, and start building rapport with them and explain to them about TIR at some stage. Don't ram it down their throat, because they will have already been made aware of it in their welcome email to the community. But build that rapport and just try and be as helpful as you can. Ask them what they're looking for, and if you can help them find a way around or do anything, and this sort of thing. And just be helpful. Be the helpful person you would love to meet when you go into a new community, you know, it's like you go into a party and you don't know anybody there, and you're looking around and there's all these little groups all the way talking away together, and you're there, you know, and you think, well, and then somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, hi, are you new here? Come and stand over here and have a little bit of a chat for a minute, and I'll introduce you to a few people." And you know, and all of a sudden that anxiety, that bewilderment is gone because somebody befriended you. So treat it the same way, you know, just nice, good, happy person. Okay. We got Pierre in from South Africa. I don't know whether we welcomed him before. I think we did, and then kept from Nigeria. Sam, you ask the same questions all the time. Nothing has changed. If I gave you $100, which I don't have, so I can't, and if I did have it, I wouldn't give it you anyway, because I would have to give it to everybody else, because everybody is treated equally and we share abundance. But you would fritter it away and you'd be broke again. Now get into TIR, do what you can to help other people, and you won't be concerned about that $100, because you'll be making an awful lot more than that on a regular basis. I've not cheated anybody. You have what you bought. You have your tokens. Okay. And don't talk to me about what you could have done with your money in Bamboo Investments. Why didn't you put $100 into Bitcoin 12 years ago? Why didn't you do that instead? What you didn't do, it's great with hindsight. So don't come here with hindsight. Come here with vision. Look forward. Say, what can I do now that can help other people? And if you do that, you'll find that everything you want and need in life will be attracted to you. Okay, we got Prosper Adogo in from Nigeria, and Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico. We will be giving away some money as well to Active Elite members, so I'll be doing that in a moment. But I want to tell you, last night I mentioned to you, you know, about an ideal situation for the TIR payments, and I had my little meditation before I go to sleep and things, and I dozed off. But I woke up with a sort of great realization about an amazing sort of light. And I have always believed that there is always enough money to do whatever you want with. It doesn't matter that you don't have it in your bank account. Somehow it'll happen, it'll work, it'll flow to you. And yet I said, this solution was too expensive for us at the moment. And that was contrary to all my beliefs. And I think that's what woke me up, and I got this start feeling of realization. And but with it came the thought that, why pay somebody a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, to use their system? Why not put it all together and build your own system? And I had to get up. I got up out of bed. It was about midnight, and came to the computer, I started doing searches, and I started working a few things out. And I think we can put together something that we can not only use ourselves, but we can also help other people with and generate income through doing it. It won't be inexpensive. I think we're probably looking at between $90,000 and $125,000 to get it set up. But I don't think that should be a problem, because if we have the right vision and we put it into the right environment, now it's going to take me a few weeks to get this sorted out a bit more, but I think we can do this, not only provide a solution for ourselves, for the people that are in TIR to get paid promptly, quickly, in whatever currency pretty much they desire, whether it's crypto or fiat, and also be able to offer that to other people and generate additional income. So I'll be following up on that, but I did want to let you know that this is going to manifest. Thinking into reality is about manifestation, and I don't know exactly how it's going to manifest at this moment in time. That is the beauty of manifestation. You never know how it's going to work, but you do get to an end product eventually, more often than not. Not always, but you have the percentages on your side. And so I'm pretty sure that this will be happening for us, and that will be forthcoming. And I'll let you know more about it as soon as I can really put together something. I put in some inquiries. We've got to comply legally. We've got to do a lot of things, but it'll be worth it. And so there you are. Do we have that money at the moment? No. Where's it going to come from? You know, somebody, I remember, many years ago reading about something. I can't remember who it was or what exactly it was about, but it was some spiritual leader saying that we're going to do this and we're going to do that, and this is what we're going to do, and this is where we're going to do, and he outlined everything that they were going to do, and somebody said to him, where's the money going to come from? And he simply said, oh, wherever it is now. Okay. And it did. He managed to manifest and get everything going. As I say, I can't remember exactly what it was. Maybe if you did a Google search for where the money's going to come from, wherever it is now, you would find it. I don't know. But it's going to happen, folks. We are going to have our own payment system, and we will be able to provide it for other users. And we may not be able to put it all into play all at once, but we'll phase it in, and we'll make it worthwhile, and we'll make it work for all our members. So I did want to mention that will be happening. And we got Derek saying, when are we having the changes to the charity draws you talked about? When we get time with development. The only change currently is going to be that after tomorrow's draw, the next draw after that will be on a Saturday. So we'll have the draws on a Saturday, and the random withdrawal will also be on a Saturday. So that is where we are going to make that small change. The actual change in the way that everything works is going to be really exciting, but we don't have development time at the moment. Devyani is still working on things. Vishal is still working on TIR. We've got the mole. We've got Fun Miracles. We've got Banish Poverty. There's a lot of things that we need to get done, and the raffle is one of them, but it's way down the priority list. So that is the only change that will be made currently, is that we will be moving the draws from Sunday to Saturday, and we won't be having Sunday gatherings after tomorrow for We Share Abundance. Not regularly anyway. I mean, there's always an opportunity to do something at some time, on any day, but there we go. And we've got Favour Jonas in from Ipaja, Lagos, and Nigeria. Yeah. And we've got somebody in here saying, the problem I have in telling people to join Register 2 website, why can't we members to the KYC verify other members? They will just snap their ID or short video of their ID and their face. And the KYC is an area where an awful lot of people fake things. I'm not saying that you do. I'm not saying that anybody here on this sort does. We have had people within We Share Abundance that have, and unless you are a specialist, it's really difficult to pick up. And that is why we've gone to the expense of using Shufti Pro. It costs us over $3 for everybody that does their KYC. But Shufti Pro take that document that you submit and they check it with the government that authorized it to make sure it's a valid document with the right number and the right name and the right photograph. That's the first thing they do. And then they get a selfie of you and compare your image to that document so that nobody else can say, oh, you know, this is me, and but I've now got a moustache and I didn't have one on the, you know, because they use biometrics to actually do that and very accurately discern, even if you've got identical twins, the wrong twin with the, or you know, one twin with the other twin's ID would not get through that system. Okay. The other thing is that biometric image is preserved, and if it's tried to be used again, like you try and open another account, you use your driving license for one, and now you're going to use your passport with another, with a different email. Boom, I'm going to do it. And believe me, we've had people doing this as well. Now the system that we have would say, no, we've already had a picture of this guy and he's already got an account. It's a duplicate account. We're not accepting it. And they notify us, and then we check it out, and we have the option of saying, look, behave, or you get kicked out, or simply just saying, okay, we're closing both of your accounts because you're a fraudster. And we can't do that. We don't have that sort of capability within our own personnel and systems to be able to do that thorough job that Shufti Pro do. And that's why we pay over $3 for everybody to do their KYC. Okay. members from that country will verify it. No, they won't, because they can't. It has to be done officially with an official document and that member, so that we know that document is accurate and that that person that is submitting that document is the person in the photograph. Okay? That is why, and that is how, and that is why we pay, as I say, over $3 for every verification attempt that comes in. If you get it wrong and you do it again, that's cost us $6. And if you've still done it wrong, we're going to charge you $2, but it's still going to cost us over $1 as well. So it's costing us $7, $8, $9, $10 if you're doing it, submitting a lot of different times. But it does eliminate the possibility of fraud. Okay, so that is why, and that is how it works. Okay. I haven't got any more news for you, I don't think. Well, if I have, I've forgotten it. So we might as well have a go at giving some money away. Let me see if I'm still, what do I need to do? No, I don't need to log into an account, do I, today? I need to have random.org available, which it is. And I need to do a screen share of that. And when that comes up, we can make it bigger for you so that you can see what's going on. And here we go. We have numbers from 2 to 2581 in our spreadsheet. Each number from 2 to 2581 representing one Active Elite member. Random.org website claim to be the only true random site that there is. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But anyway, they do claim to be totally random. And when we click on that generate button, it'll pick a number. It could be 2, could be 2581, it could be any number in between. When we have that number, we'll then check on our spreadsheet, see who that number relates to, and we'll give them some money. So let's do it. Boom. And it is 1673. 1673. So I have put that in the spreadsheet. I can do stop share and I can come back to the app and we can do a screen share of the spreadsheet now. And once again, when that pops up for you, we can make that bigger. And then everybody can see what's going on. So let's see who that is for. Let's get back here. And there we have it. 1673 is the member. So we're going to find that number down here. So let's zoom down a bit. And there we have 1673. And we copy that and we go back up the top. And we should get a match there. Yeah, we do. And that is going to be a $60 allocation because he gets $40 for being an Active Elite, $20 for being in the 777 plan. He misses out on $20 here, $40 here, and $70 and $30 there. So he could have had 150, but he's getting 60 anyway. So congratulations to Faramiwiza, I think. and his sponsor Waglet, as long as he's also in this list, Waglet's in here, he will get a matching $60 for having referred this member. Okay, let me save that. We'll get them paid in the next day or so. And we can stop sharing. We can come back here. And let's see what if... Now we've got Radio Pirata saying congratulations to the winner. Yeah, congratulations to you all, because we're all winners in We Share Abundance. Some people don't realize it, but we are all winners. And there are people on this call now that are generating regular income from the programs that we have. There are a lot of people that are already generating income in Thinking into Reality. A lot of the income being generated there isn't withdrawable, because your first $100 goes to make sure that you are paying for your next month in the bronze level, and you're also into that silver level. So your first $100 always, every month, will be not withdrawable. So if you see you've earned $150 and yet you've only got $50 in withdrawable, that is why, because $100, $20 for your bronze, $80 for your silver. So there you go. But there's a lot of people that have got money there, and we want to get you paid as quickly as we can. And we are going to do it, and we're going to do it in a big way, folks. We're going to do it in a big way. Okay. So with that said, tomorrow we'll have our raffle. I don't think I've been pushing that again this week. I'll try and remember to do a message to the members, see if we can get a few people buying tickets. You can contact your people as well, message your downlines, ask them to get involved. You know, $1 for charity. They stand a 1 in 3 chance of getting the money back on the ticket, and they have a chance of that top prize, which is currently at $120, and it's paid instantly into your available cash wallet. So there we go. Congratulations to you all for being here. Congratulations to you all for being a part of this community. And thank you, because without you, we don't exist. God bless. I'll be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, streaming into Facebook, YouTube, Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, YouTube and X. And we will be doing the charity raffle draw live in those updates. God bless, and thank you for being here.